Now, Tory MP James Gray has said that Sajid, Javid and Nadhim, Zahawi, two senior government ministers, look the same to me, according to sources at the Mail Online. This is a big exclusive that I've broken tonight. The 66-year-old MP allegedly made the derogatory remark at a St John's Ambulance charity event he hosted at Parliament with both cabinet ministers in the audience. Now, Gray, there he is, has admitted he did confuse the pair, reportedly when introducing the Education Secretary, Zahawi. However, he insisted the notion that this is some sort of racist remark is ridiculous. They are two very good friends of mine. I said, I am sorry to confuse the two of you. You two look very alike. I said, I am sorry if I got you two mixed up. But a spokesperson for St John's Ambulance confirmed this evening that Gray had been asked to step back temporarily from public-facing activities for the charity. They said, St John does not tolerate racism in any way, shape or form. We spoke with James Gray following the event about our values as an open, inclusive and progressive charity. Esther Kraku, your verdict?
The world has gone mad, gone completely mad. So what? He's 66. I mean, OK, I have to be honest. When I first moved to the UK, I found it very difficult to distinguish people that didn't look like me, because I was in a country where most people did look like me, and now I wasn't. And I think that's perfectly fine. And I didn't do it with any malice. So what if he confused those two people? I don't think he did it maliciously. There is a term in psychology known as racial bias, which is, you know, when you're trying to identify victims, but obviously if they're not of your racial category,
it's like,
it's
Benjamin,
hard
people
to distinguish
confuse
them.
me all the time for Chris Hemsworth, and I'm not offended.
In your dreams, what?
I just accept it.
Please, maybe they've got a guide dog.
Yeah,
You know, look,
give him your glasses.
I know.
The thing is, I mean, the critical thing here is that, unlike Esther, what you were saying, where you might confuse two people that you've never met and don't know from Adam, you know.
Oh, I met them. They were my classmates. They were my school classmates. I literally saw them.
But hang on, let me finish. Which is Nadhim Zahawi and Sajid Javid look very different, and they are his immediate colleagues and have been for many years. And so I find it utterly
says
breathtaking.
He's made a mistake.
But it's quite a monumental mistake, and it reveals something about his thinking.
Oh my God!
I would say.
So, Carol, you think it's right that he's cancelled?
You know what?
I
don't want anyone cancelled anywhere. But I think it's two different things: to confuse someone and to use that phrase, "They all look the same to me," because by saying "they," he is actually implying that people of colour all look the same. You cannot say that. You know, Esther pointed out. The guy is 66 years old. He's from a different time. He's from a different era. It still does not excuse saying that kind of phrase in this day and age.
Racist? Is it racism?
And let's not forget, this is... I don't know if it's out-and-out racism, but I think it's clumsy and stupid, and a guy who is an MP and who was representing a charity like St John's Ambulance should not be saying that kind of
Benjamin,
talk.
you think it's fair enough for him to be cancelled by the charity?
No,
But look, I mean, it's ridiculous to use this provocative word cancelled. What's happened is...
Well, he's been dumped by the charity. Do you think that's fair enough?
You've got a charity here, the St John's Ambulance, that has seen what he said at their event. He confused two senior government ministers.
So, yes, you think it is...
He confused two senior government ministers that no doubt they benefit from having good relationships with, and they've said that's not OK.
OK, so you think it's
frankly,
OK
do you know,
that
if you went back into your office and you...
I'm just asking you a question. It's not about my office. I'm asking you a question. Do you think it's fair enough?
Yes, I do, and that's because if you or me went back into our offices and confused two Asian colleagues and then said they all look the same, well, what would you expect to happen? They'd be quite entitled to be asking, what on earth are you doing?
This guy's got form, hasn't he? Isn't he the guy who said it would be OK, he wanted a bomb should be planted in a female politician's
Angela
office.
Rayner's.
And he had to apologise
on a Tory
for
WhatsApp
that.
group.
So,
yes, he said that in a WhatsApp group. It was leaked.
I mean, this guy shouldn't be a Tory MP. He should be deselected.
OK, oh my goodness. So, OK, Benjamin's going for full cancellation now. He wants him gone. He wants him to lose his job, out of public life.
Do you not think we should have better standards
Cancel
of public life
culture
than
and action.
this fella?
Well, I
don't think we can do it
I think we should let the voters decide, probably, in this case.